Magoo, rapper and former Timbaland collaborator, dies at 50. Melvin Barcliff, who rapped under the name Magoo, was a teenager in Virginia when he joined a hip-hop scene that still influences music today. The rapper Magoo, a foundational member of a groundbreaking hip-hop scene that emerged in Virginia in the 1990s and that included his collaborators Timbaland, Missy Elliot, and Pharrell Williams, has died at 50. Magoo, whose birth name was Melvin Barcliff, died this weekend in Williamsburg, VA, according to his wife, Mecca Barcliff, and a statement from his family. Barcliff said that he had no known health problems other than asthma, but that he had not been feeling well in the past week. The coroner's office was still investigating the cause, she said. Magoo was a child when rap music was first broadcast on the radio, and he credited it with helping save him from a difficult early childhood in Norfolk. At first, he thought hip-hop was something he could dance and listen to, but was made only by people in the Northeast, he said in an April 2013 interview for the Hip Hop Oral History collection at the College of William and Mary. As rap music began to drift from the coasts in Atlanta to radios and record stores in Virginia, Magoo realized at 14 years old that it was an art form he could practice too. At Deep Creek High School in Chesapeake, he made friends with other teenagers who also wanted to rap, including Timothy Mosley, also known as Timbaland, who became a renowned music producer. Magoo and his associates in the Virginia Beach area, including Pharrell Williams and Missy Elliot, would go on to exert a heavy influence on music in the late 1990s. Magoo and Timbaland formed a duo and between 1997 and 2003 put out 3 albums. Welcome to Our World, their first collaboration, included the track Up Jump Stop Boogie, featuring Elliot and Aaliyah, which reached No. 12 on the Billboard Hot 100, their highest charting effort. Critics noted the project as a step in Timbaland's development as a producer and compared Magoo to Q-Tip, one of the rappers in the Queen's Group 8 Tribe Called Quest. On Monday morning, Timbaland posted on Instagram several videos and photos of the two together and said in one caption, "Tim and Magoo forever." Elliot wrote on Instagram on Monday that she met Magoo when they were teenagers and that he gave her the nickname Misdemeanor, telling her it was because it's a crime to have that many talents. Though Magoo faded from the spotlight as his early collaborators' stars continued to rise, Barcliff said that her husband had always preferred to be behind the scenes. She said that they separated 5 or 6 years ago but that they were still family. The couple met on August 10, 1996, at a club, she said. Even though Magoo was a great dancer, she said, she would learn a few months later that he did not like to go out because it was too much like being at work. That's when I found out. No more clubbing for me, she said. Barcliff said that she had a 2-year-old daughter, Tresvant Bickham, when they met, and that Magoo raised her as his own. As a family, they loved going to theme parks, including Busch Gardens and King's Dominion. Magoo's survivors include the aunt and uncle who raised him and whom he considered his mother and father, Magdalene and Hiawatha Brown, and his 2 sisters, Portia Brown and Lynette Hawks. In the William and Mary interview, Magoo said that his aunt, who went by Mag, inspired his rap name, Magoo, which he then shortened. He said in the interview that his aunt took him in when he was 4 years old. He said he most likely would have been taken into state custody without his aunt's care, and he probably would have ended up away from family and wouldn't have been in the position to become what I was able to become. He treasured the memory of the first time he heard a rap song, he said. He could still remember where he was standing, in another aunt's house, when he heard the track, Rapper's Delight, by the Sugar Hill Gang. It just changed my whole perspective on life because, like I said, I was 6 or 7 at the time, Magoo recalled. I was only 3 years away from being with my real mother who had abused me, so I hadn't completely get over that abuse, but rap music became my blanket.